Driving a German whip. Driving a German whip. Yo! Driving a German whip. If you see man driving a German whip, blacked out window leaning back. See man driving a German whip, look like a baller, peas and that. I don't kick ball, do I look like a baller? See man driving a German whip. Who told you I move like pauper? See man driving a German whip. See man driving a German whip, blacked out window leaning back. See man driving a German whip, look like a baller, peas and that. I don't kick ball, do I look like a baller? See man driving a German whip. Who told you I move like pauper? See man driving a German whip. Who told you I serve and flip? Ride my bike on a burn and dip. Man talk, but I'm gonna burn him quick. Man nutty on a Sherman tip. Them man wanna mess in my aura. Someone said that's bang out of order. Can't make 6 foot man feel smaller. Treat them man like private caller. And I don't wanna box man, trust me. Who told you that I got rusty? Draw for the WD-40. Punch up big man, oh like 40. Big boy bike, big ting 650. Moving along on the road too quickly. Pure big dogs in this bit. I never see no man chasing frisbee. See man driving a German whip, blacked out window leaning back. See man driving a German whip, look like a baller, peas and that. I don't kick ball, do I look like a baller? See man driving a German whip. Who told you I move like pauper? See man driving a German whip. Man, I look over there. Them man don't live over there. Man, when take up you look over there. Don't care who you move over there. But man, a man's hungry, man, a man eat. Man, a man's tired, man, a man sleep. Man, a man talking, man, a man speak. They hate girls that man, a man beat. Don't be on a hero ting. Keep it moving, earphones in. Little man, man, and to chief up him. Punch up scratchy, chief up trim. When man, a man's driving, man, a man speed. Man, a man smoking, man, a man's weed. Give man, a man space, let man, a man breathe. When I arrive, man, a man leave. Driving a German whip, blacked out window leaning back. See man driving a German whip, look like a baller, peas and that. I don't kick ball, do I look like a baller? See man driving a German whip. Who told you I move like pauper? See man driving a German whip.
Spaghetti, got style of Patan, it's Giuseppe. Top scorer, Scudetti, I'm too messy. Game changer, new referee. Gotta switch up the punches, UFC. Try to draw me out, the move too sketchy. So I keep on spinning, it's a new techniques. See the teams are winning, and we get trying to lose that streak. It's a concrete jungle through them streets, and you might just stumble if you got 2 left feet. It's all cycles of waves, it's a view at sea. When ghosts then God threw a boo at me. Rare sighting, Bugatti. They don't like him cause I ain't too happy. Try to bolt me down, but can you catch me? Can you catch me? Sitting around, they got nothing to lose. Sitting around, they got nothing to prove. Sitting around because nothing is new. Sitting around, I ain't fucking with you. Sitting around, you won't put on your shoes. Sitting around, they're all stuck and confused. Sitting around, is yours something to do? Sitting around, I ain't fucking with you. No, I'm not. Heard they like to show a lot. Wondering if I'm gonna go or not. Took a show or not. The word is that I don't know a lot. So I start kicking up tables. What's the chairs that I'm throwing up? They would like if I'm slowing up for them. Set pace, so it's going up again. I'm going for revenge. There's no need for loading up the gang. Can't see, I'll borrow you a lens. Long distance, I'm going to the end. Beg you stop throwing out agendas. You were never rolling out with members. Looking like the fakers, Avengers. Showing that we know you're pretenders. Way too pretentious. Now I'm about flames and embers. But you know my name ain't Genghis. Dangerous tempers. The aiming is endless. Fully clocked on like the game is horrendous. Sitting around, they got nothing to lose. Sitting around, they got nothing to prove. Sitting around because nothing is new. Sitting around, I ain't fucking with you. Sitting around, you won't put on your shoes. Sitting around, they're all stuck and confused. Sitting around, is yours something to do? Sitting around, I ain't fucking with you. We're making some moves, G. Life's not a movie. Life's going fast, it's moving at the pace of an Uzi. Texture space, be extra great, be juicy. Energy, some might call that bougie, but I've seen trauma and cruelty. Dogs get whipped for chatting all loosely. Calm down, you can never school me. They wanna be the judge and the jury. You're still doing the
Phenomenon 1. This one dedicated to all bad man. Whether you're from Manchester or London, whether you're from North London or Bristol, put up on the hand. Phenomenon 2. Cyclone when I kill a man a road show. So what brothers I mean road deep bro. You don't wanna brush, we a step on we show. You know what say I do, phenomenon tree. Put in the ganja and take out the seed. For all of me intelligent people on the roadside we a smoke weed. Yes indeed, that's what we need. 4, one time we talk about no more. Side them boy, I'ma kick off them door. Kick off them door, I'ma run up with the 4-4. You don't wanna see the 4-4-5. Boss my gun and them not stay alive. Take away your son, I might take away your wife. And they don't know what's it. Me I got still, I got stabbed with knife. Tell them about phenomenon 6. Them walk with knife when we walk with sticks. Kill a mommy, I got done some bricks. Done some bricks with a M16. Tell them about phenomenon 7. How much gun me bought for the week 7. Man don't want get 1 out of the 7. Cause you only gonna get 11. Tell them about phenomenon 8. Bust my gunshot boy at the gate. We don't really care if it's early or late. Bad man real, we no fake shit. Phenomenon 9, tech with a 9, SW9, tech 9 and a tech 9. Boy them can't this key is fine. If I boy buck with mine, then I get the 10. Mac 10, phenomenon 10. Tell them I'm ready now, tell them again. No problem.
Skeng. Skeng, me and Killer Man was off the big skeng. Skeng. Me and Killer Man reload the big skeng. Skeng pan road, no skeng in a car. Me and Killer Man love.
Kill 'em with a little bit of bass. With the bass, kill 'em with a little bit of. With the bass, kill 'em with a little bit of bass.
They dig it.
I was shut it blood clot down. I was shut it down. God them get be afraid of them broken one, but they're worse than me. Them worse than me. That means for them dopey and them spirit can't tame in. Remember what them tell me. Remember what them blood clot tell me. And them tormenting me. I was shut.
one's a mad thing.
scene. It's the return of the rock shot. Double barrel with the boss no one cut. When we pop off with our boss one shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, be a shot 'cause a bad boy I mean that. Them can't never say bad boy for eat that. How them a try see them a body talk when them mouthpiece wave on got him out. Play me low DJ, chop it up. Rock shot every rhythm, rock it up. Ask the DJ if me I mash it up. This flow is mine, lock it up. Will you put money me on me? Fuck it up. Me rock it on top, but me lock it up. Don't make me have to dig my rocket up. Pop me a fire when me a pop it up. Real money me a come bad boy see. Champion. Don't make me have to pop off scene. What I'm gonna make? Pull up your hands and say everybody want out. Pull up your hands and say what I'm gonna make?
Be a shot, no shot, see me broke shot. Hold on, bring it your phone so they must cook ya. Pop on the get this is so equal. Murder the beat in a scene and stop. I know we ready when everybody's done. Let's be a big team, no one ever run. Jump in the cycle, jump in the sun. We on the cycle, straight fire on. None of them can't hurry where I'm from. If it's Jamaica or England, roll with the dogs, them and they man. Jump in the back and the too long. Hot song Thursdays, where I'm from. 45 minutes is where I'm from. Over the tennis is where I'm from. Feelings and minutes is where I'm from.
Real money me a come bad boy see. Champion. Don't make me have to pop off scene.
Yo. Some man hating envy cause they ain't got a bar that can end me. If you're sending, I don't recommend me, cause the slightest thing may offend me. Then I might have to call my dogs to assembly. And believe me, they ain't friendly. And no side got the thing to defend me. So if you're sending, send for me. Listen.
Bless up. Bless up.
I left that there. I don't really care who thinks we fight fair, but I ain't killer for real, I don't care. Rise my gun, them squeeze over here and make some boy drop over there. So when they bubble and a forensic try find bullet, you know the killer the end of the ear. I take a flame flight, blatantly hiding in plain sight. Man them can't this killer man tonight, you know mad. Me and Patrick Knight, we up it, how we feel like. Gunshot a fly from the left to the right. Who chat play IDC, them lose them eyesight. We know no time for what's wrong, alright. All me know how up in my flight tonight.
double MZ, listen.
Still, man, I'm untitled. I don't want the fame, but the money from it's vital. Nothing faking, spinning off like Joffrey. Man, I'm Cersei, man, I got a rifle of bars. Liverpool shot, get your head top spun. Any BPM, snipe. Couldn't see me down the road, but it's 0.4, then cut back yard, then I write more. Back when I had a 12-6 studio, was in my room. Freestyle the first few lines, and I write off. Kill a CD, and my J's no vinyl. Wanna go viral, but not that viral. Come on, I wanna check for the souls, man, I try food. Patience, got my sweet tooth wildin'. Bust for the door, with the killer select back to back. My brother's pioneer in a side door. I was always focused on the wages. I never had no plans, just saving. Quick man, I leave due time for the taking. Now, tryna get the money from the rave thing. From young man, I'm onto the paper. Morning shifts with the birds out pacing. Late, there for the start for the payments. Tryna get the money from young, I need a cake.
Night shifts. Night shifts. Night shifts. Night shifts.
Talk about rifles, belling them short. And then when the handcuffs, so the one thing with the life in my book. Why talk it, never walk it, ending up in the middle, you got the ricochet blasting. Heads up doors, never right up. And I stand a rap like it's coming from the Kable. 4816s, 2 spiral. Man, I come clean with a freestyle breeze. When the MC do traps, yeah, man, I write up. Trying to get a door open, I'm a master. Some of them beats with the votes, charter. All in the one outsourced to the after. Yeah, I was always focused on the wages. I never had no plans, just saving. Quick man, I leave due time for the taking now. Trying to get the money from the brave thing. I was always focused on the wages. I never had no plans, just saving. Quick man, I leave due time for the taking now. Trying to get the money from the brave thing.
Staffy.
What deep I ganja? You get a 1 sack, 2 sack, 3 sack, 4. Better not catch me on the dance floor. Hell too many can't hold anymore. Sack talk, you don't wanna spit anymore. 1 sack, 2 sack, 3 sack, 4. Better not catch me on the dance floor. Hell too many can't hold anymore. Sack talk, you don't wanna spit anymore.
You're not from my way. Step on a man and you will get sprayed. From a Mac to an Uzi or AK. 1, 2, 3, break. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, break. Then the break step in my way, they'll play. Open them up, feel no way. Drops on the floor, all on display. You're not from my manner. When my mic run upon you with a hammer. Could be washy, frimbo, nana. Black stars with an all black bandana. Your man, them are Hollywood guys. My man, them don't need the disguise. If we show you our face on the attack, he needs that man in the bed on the time.
4 arms straight to the back of the neck. 4 arms, you will get floored in deck. 4 arms straight to the back of the throat. 4 arms, you will get knocked out. 4 arms straight to the back of the neck. 4 arms, you will get floored in deck. 4 arms straight to the back of the throat. To take that money. All you gotta do is take that money. Check for the money, rubber right for the money. Come on, run like hang for the money. Take that money. So what you gotta do, make that money. Check for the money, rubber right for the money.
Yeah, everyone talk about pitching in, but no one pitching. I was in the cup with a pit front, doing up poor on blue in the kitchen. Two generals at the back posted, tooled up, something like Jesus pops. 2 paisanos on a rooftop scoping, nice so quiz could've earned a pin drop. These times, man, I don't care for the rare tear, man, I air for the new brand paper. Time on time, and I claim in stature, going on like it's an airtight venture. Which still we ain't been around them structures. Big man, you don't wanna play with a kid. 2, 3 moves down the line, man, I tryna refresh, but I ain't tryna hear that shit. Big P from the north side, outside on the east side of the south side goons on deck for the hit the west side if it's strictly biz. Big P from the north side, outside on the east side of the south side goons on deck for the hit the west side if it's strictly business. Big P from the north side bits, outside on the east side of the bridge. South side goons on deck for the hit the west side if it's strictly biz. Big P from the north side bits, outside on the east side of the bridge. South side goons on deck for the hit the west side if it's strictly business.
Yo, everybody wants in a building, but I don't wanna do building. Said I was locked out in the cold control till I brought my skills in. Too much draw to the man was tilting. Reels on drama from way back when. Nowadays part ways if you bring your frills in. I ain't got time for the dramas, back out. Set guys learn about life in the crack house. Northern dons are the sordid one, and my Irish dons still make man tap out. So it's best off don't act out. Let pride go, but we still can't back down. Begging it never been part of the project. No less, can't catch man with a hand out. This one here for the north side, south side still say alright. Might catch man way out of the continent. Banyard in the run day. This one here for the north side crew, south side still say alright too. Might catch man way out of the continent. Banyard in the run day. This one here for the north side, south side still say alright. Might catch man way out of the continent. Banyard in the run day. This one here for the north side, south side still say alright too. Might catch man way out of the continent.
Twisted bass lines.
roots and culture vibes, me I tell you, in a different style and different pattern.
Then again, when I'm busting, man can't tell me about nothing. Must be smoking on something. This is not your destination, Ark. Once again, the Thunder God has upset the balance of history. But know this. The arc of the universe bends to my will. It is only a matter of time. You will have to kill me first.